G'day, and welcome back to Life in Chiang Rai, Thailand with Ray, where I only talk about real Thai life. This video is your guide to ladyboys. Most importantly, how to know if one is one. All of the images used in this video are of ladyboys. I won't fault you for thinking they are women. One of the many things I've learned in my 12 years in Thailand is that if you see a really beautiful woman, the odds are that it is a ladyboy. If you enjoy the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and bang the notification bell. Okay, now, it can be really challenging to spot a ladyboy in Thailand. The beauty of some of these ladyboys rivals that of Miss Universe, I kid you not. So you might mistake one for a real woman. So, how can you identify a Thai ladyboy? Most of the time, ladyboys have the same physical characteristics as men. Listening to their voice, looking at their Adam's apple, observing the size of their joints and limbs are all ways to identify them. Another smart option is to ask another ladyboy. However, the person herself should be the last person you ask. You can decide what to do next once you know the person's gender orientation. You're free to date a ladyboy if you so choose. However, there are specifics that you may want to learn first. So, continue watching and we'll learn more about the depths of meeting Thai ladyboys. So the first one is, how do you identify a ladyboy? As I said, the beauty of Thai ladyboys can rival that of female supermodels. It can be hard to tell them apart from real women. Naturally, you don't want to find out the truth later. Therefore, here are 5 methods for distinguishing or attempting to distinguish a ladyboy from a real woman. Listen to the voice. The voice is the one thing he can't hide in any way. All ladyboys are aware of this and do their best to imitate women's voices. You can still tell the difference though. Men's voices typically have a lower pitch and a deeper bass than women's voices. Without a voice changer, it's almost impossible to hide this distinctive tone. However, there are some ladyboys who are great at changing their voices. They can make sounds that sound like a woman when they squeeze their vocal cords, including the enhancement of voice feminization surgery. One's voice can magically change as a result of this medical procedure, making it harder to identify one's sex. Okay, next you can try to look at the Adam's apple. The majority of ladyboys are aware that they cannot conceal their voices. As a result, it's possible they won't talk to you at all, if they choose to conceal their gender identity. However, there is still another obvious sign that all men are males. The apple of Adam. If there's a protruding bone that moves when they swallow, just look at their neck. Please don't stare. You can easily see this body part most of the time. Naturally, when you consider the availability of cosmetic surgery, it becomes challenging. A ladyboy can erase their Adam's apple in one way, and it is known as a tracheal shave. Okay, you can also observe her size, bones, and limbs. And this is probably the least reliable method, but it is still important to mention. The size of a ladyboy and a woman can be determined by comparing them. Men typically have larger skeletons than women because of their inherent physiques. Because of this, you can see a person's actual sex by looking at many different parts of their body, like height and width, joint sizes like elbows and wrists, and limb sizes like arms and legs are examples. Keep in mind that some ladyboys were born small, and some even had body augmentation surgery. Consequently, this trick may provide misleading feedback. As a result, In addition to this one, you ought to notice other points. Ask a ladyboy friend. Although it may sound like cheating, this is superior to guessing erroneously. Believe me, you don't want to get it wrong. Ghosts see ghosts is the Thai expression for a saying that goes P pen P. It indicates that people with similar personalities can see past one another. A ladyboy ought to be able to read another ladyboy like a book, according to that logic. Obviously, this trick doesn't always work. Some ladyboys go above and beyond, fooling even their friends' eyes. However, such a case is extremely uncommon. When everything else has failed and you're in desperate need of help, you just have to step up and ask the person directly. However, please reserve this for the last resort. Excuse me, but are you a lady or a ladyboy is a common question among ladyboys. They might at first laugh at you. They might play around with you for a while. But most of the time, they'll tell you the truth. It's possible that some of them even enjoy your asking. This indicates that their beauty is sufficient to confuse you. That they interpret as flattery. However, keep in mind that some people dislike being asked this way. In addition, if the person you ask is a straight woman, you might have to deal with the results. Verbal slander is very common. Water on the face isn't too bad, but it does happen. Prepare accordingly. You might want to take a step back and reevaluate your understanding now that you know the difference between a ladyboy and a lady. So let's have a look at katoi. What the heck is that exactly? At the very least, you've heard of katoi if you've been in Thailand. In LGBTQ courses, the term is frequently used. Additionally, before delving further into Thai LGBTQ society, you should become familiar with this particular word. A Thai word, katoi, is frequently used to describe a male person who behaves like a woman, regardless of whether they underwent gender-changing surgery. Typically, they are sexually attracted to men, gay men, and other LGBTQ people. At first, the word katoi had a negative connotation. The term was often used as an insult in the early days of the ladyboy wave, similar to how the term Negro was used to discriminate against black people in the 1600s and 1700s. However, the term katoi has become somewhat of a parody. The negative sentiment gradually subsided as a result of the comical repetition of this term by numerous LGBTQ influencers in Thailand. Naturally, this was not planned. However, the outcome facilitates Thais' easier acceptance of katoi. However, many katois still dislike the term katoi. Therefore, just to be safe, you can just use the term ladyboy. Keep in mind that gay men and katoi men in Thailand are not exactly the same thing. Katoi's actions are feminine, whereas gay men remain masculine, despite their shared interest in men. The majority of teenagers are aware of their gender identity from an early age. Some have begun engaging in feminine behavior as early as elementary school. However, this realization is not the result of illness or social pressure. It's just how they are. As of 2019, there were approximately 3.6 million LGBTQ people in Thailand. That was roughly 5% of the population. Additionally, a lot of these people were katoi. However, despite the large number, Thailand only accepts LGBTQ people on a cultural level. People of the same sex, for instance, cannot legally marry. However, ladyboys can still be dated in Thailand. Additionally, there are simpler methods of getting near them if you want to proceed in that direction. If you want to begin dating a Thai ladyboy, here's a few points to keep in mind. Know that the person you're dating is normal. This may seem obvious, but some people tend to forget it. Dating a ladyboy is the same as dating any other person. Love is still at the heart of the relationship. They must be loved as they are, and you shouldn't expect them to be anything else. You can date a Thai ladyboy whether you are a man, a woman, or LGBTQ. However, keep in mind that they are just like you. They each have their own preferences. So that's it if you're not their kind. If all you want to do is try weird stuff, don't try to date a ladyboy. In the long run, nobody will benefit from that. Of course, that's a different story if you and she agree on something. However, understanding and love are essential if you really want to develop a relationship. You can use dating apps if you're looking to find somebody. In Thailand, there's some big names like Tinder, Coffee Meets Bagels, and Bristler can take you a long way. And Bristler is Bristler. On the other hand, some dating apps are made to help you date ladyboys and LGBTQ people. Azar, A-Z-A-R, is a popular dating app worldwide. Azar's ability to combine an automatic translation chat with a video call is its most striking feature. You can easily communicate with your beloved ladyboy despite the language barrier. Go to party venues despite the fact that your Thai neighborhood is home to thousands of ladyboys. None of them will ever knock on your door. You have to meet them in person. And which location is best? Naturally, a venue for parties. A bar, a pub, a club, or a public event could serve as these party venues. There's a lot of these in Thailand, particularly in Bangkok and other significant cities like Chiang Rai, Chiang Mai, Phuket, Pattaya. Everyone, regardless of gender, enjoys parties. Additionally, there are always groups of ladyboys at parties. After that, you can decide whether you want to move forward or just have fun with your friends. As previously stated, I said there are so many ladyboys in Thailand that you can't miss them. Okay, here's a few good places that I'm told you can meet ladyboys in Bangkok. DJ Station is arguably Thailand's most well-known gay bar. It's at Siloam Soi 2 and is open daily from 8 p.m. till 2 a.m. Every night there's a lip-syncing show and you can dance all night long. You can't miss DJ Station if you want fun and ladyboys. If you're looking for a posh ladyboy show, you should go to the Stranger Bar on Siloam Soi 4. From 6 p.m. till 2 a.m. you can walk into this bar. The drag show, which takes place every night at 10:30 p.m. and is guaranteed to be of high quality, is the bar's main draw. Why? Because the proprietor of the establishment is M. Stranger Fox, the second place finisher on Drag Race Thailand. And of course, Bangkok's red light districts. There are a lot of bars where you can go if you just want to have fun with ladyboys and drink cool drinks. Nana Plaza and Soy Cowboy are home to many of these bars. Examples include Cockatoo, Obsession, Susie Wong, and numerous others. Pick the bar with the best vibes and services. Additionally, check their opening hours. Many open early in the evening, but many stay open late. When you're interacting with Thai ladyboys, treat them the same way you treat women. They are people just like you, no matter how you look at it or feel about it. When you know their sexual orientation, It's especially important to treat them like other women. Everyone suffers from discrimination in the end. Also, follow your heart if you want to take your relationship with a ladyboy to the next level. Traditions and other people's opinions shouldn't hold you back. After all, love is among the world's most beautiful things. Okay, folks, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.